This is the book that I'll be reviewing for this video. I'm really excited, so let's go ahead and get started. So first, let me go through the title. Now, I didn't really review this book in too much detail before the video, so some of this might be new to me, but I figured that it might be good to kind of get my initial reaction in a video. So the title is 2023 Planner, January to December, 365-day calendar agenda with monthly financial calculator, relaxation coloring page, reflections, daily goals, notes, and to-dos. So the one thing that stuck out to me were the coloring pages. That's kind of cool if there are coloring pages within the planner. I'm not sure I've seen that before. So that's definitely something new to me. So it says, so this is for a whole year, just the 2023, from what I'm reading from the title. I guess my only comment on the title is potentially the to-dos part. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be like to-do lists, maybe. The title is a bit long, but you didn't repeat words and you got in a lot of keywords. So honestly, I would probably leave it. It might be a little bit stuffy, but overall, I really don't think your title's bad, and you didn't repeat a million words over and over again, so great job. And looks like you published it October 2nd, so it's brand new still. Well, it's a few months old, but it's still pretty new. I did look at your author page a little bit. I'm glad that you have an author page, but I do recommend adding a picture and maybe just kind of sprucing it up a little bit. But overall, that's good. And looking at your cover, I really love your color. It's like simple and sophisticated. I don't know. I'm not sure how to explain it. I just think your cover is well done. Unfortunately, since this is not a like medium or high content book, that there's no look inside feature. So I can't look inside your actual book through here, but I did notice that you have A+ content, so we will get into that. But moving on to price, $7.50. I think that's a good price. That's definitely fair. I do think that maybe you could do $7.49 or $7.99. It just kind of makes people feel better when they buy something and it's like that penny below. I'm not sure exactly why. There's like tons of research on it, but instead of $3, you do $2.99. Instead of $7.50, you could do $7.49. Might just be one small suggestion. And looking at your description, getting organized is a sign of self-respect. That's a quote by Gabriel Bernstein. This yearly planner 2023 includes. So I would maybe adjust the grammar a little bit. Maybe this 2023 yearly planner includes. It just kind of flows a bit more. It looks like the font and the colors are all different. I don't know if that was a KDP issue or maybe you copy and pasted. There's just like a lot going on here and a lot of words. So I'd maybe organize this a little bit more and adjust the capitalization. Like C in contact is capital, not the I in information. W in white, not in pages. There's some words that are capital that don't need to be. And there's just some grammar things here. Like there should be a space between the 2023 and target. So I would just go through this and make sure it's all right. So this says 2024 planning and 2024 wishes. So that's a little confusing to me since it said 2023 planner, 365 day. So maybe that's like an added page. 8.5 is a good size. For a planner, some people want a smaller one, but I think 8.5 is perfectly fine. And let me just skim over this here. So it looks like you're missing a period here and a space. I'm not sure if you use this from like other books that you have or get ideas from someone else maybe, but I would just go through, like I said before, and just adjust your grammar. If English isn't your first language, then hiring someone from Fiverr or having a friend help can definitely be beneficial too, in case you don't have the money for that. And let's just see, it's for women to write in, student organizer, busy moms, and bloggers. So now it kind of looks like you might be targeting mothers for an audience, which I'm not really sure the cover is targeted towards moms. It's more, to me, targeted towards business people or ones that are just trying to be simple and sophisticated. So you might be able to open up yourself to a whole new target market. ample space, perfect for students and teachers. That part's fine, but again, I would probably just go over the grammar. Click buy now to get yours and plan yourself before New Year. So that sentence doesn't flow super well, maybe before the New Year. I'm not sure if I think we're allowed to tell people to buy it. So I think that's fine, but I would double check that. I forget the rules on it, but I would add like an exclamation point, maybe something like that. 130 pages is pretty good. So just like an overall review of initial thoughts. I think you've done an amazing job with the cover. I think overall you have a great basis here. So kudos to you. You're doing great. There's just some things that I think could potentially be adjusted to hopefully help you get more sales. So I noticed it does say a 5-star rating here, and I'm not going to scroll down to actually the review because it shows the person's name. However, I think that the review was very nice and very positive. But my only kind of question about that is that there's no BSR ranking for the book. So I'm not sure if that's like a glitch with Amazon or something, but like Amazon saying if there's no BSR, that means it hasn't made a sale yet. So it might not have just updated, and the review might be very new. I didn't actually look at the date, but just something to note. I'm not sure if Amazon is glitching, so you might want to contact them to make sure that you have all your sales. So now looking at the A+ content, this is awesome. I'm so happy you have A+ content. This is definitely helpful. I think, again, your cover looks amazing. I think all the A+ content looks amazing. Let me just glance over it and see how it looks like grammar-wise. Cover is designed. Interior design keep you consistent by your 2023 goals. So it looks like there's some pictures on the inside. Again, the coloring pages, I love. That's such an amazing idea. And it looks like the grammar is much better here. Oh, here are all the coloring pages. That is really cool. That is super clever. So I think your A+ content is amazing. Like, honestly, I probably wouldn't change anything about it. I mean, if I read through it all, like, maybe I could find some small things. But overall, I think this is amazing. Like, right here, I'd maybe capitalize the C and D only because you did it for all the other ones. But, like, overall, amazing job on the A+ content. I'm still struggling with A+ content, so I can't really say much about it, but I think yours looks really good. So, moving on to categories, there aren't any listed since Amazon's saying there isn't a BSR yet, so I can't really go over categories, but it does say up here that it's in essays and correspondence, and honestly, I'm not sure if Amazon put it in there or you did, but that's probably okay because it involves writing. So other than that, I can't really say much about categories, unfortunately. So moving on to your keywords, I know you wrote a lot more to me personally, so I'm not going to go through all of that, but I think this is a great idea. Like, you're right that 2023 planners are starting to sell and people are going to need them. So it's definitely a niche where there is people there who are interested. So I just picked 2 keywords that you submitted, and I'm going to go over kind of their ranking and my thoughts on them. So the first one is 2023 planner. It's not very niche down. This is pretty generic, has a score of 33, 6,000 results, which isn't great, but isn't awful. It's like a tolerable amount. If you're going to run ads, then this would probably be fine. But there's only 1 individually published on the page, so that means most of these are from other companies, not from KDP, so it's a little bit of a red flag. Has an insanely low BSR rank because it's probably one of those like spiral books or something. So this isn't like the best keyword to go off of if you're looking to rank organically on a page, but I understand why you put it. It's literally what your planner is, so it's definitely understandable. Moving on to this one, New Year Planner has a score of 19 and 70,000 search results. So this is way too many search results. I mean, I'm not sure how well ads actually work depending on search results. I'm still learning ads myself, but it'd be very hard to rank organically in this without like doing ads or giving your book time to actually get a lot of sales, in my opinion. So you would definitely need ads, I think, and it just seems like a lot of search results. This also doesn't seem like a very niche down keyword. I understand why you included it, but I wouldn't create a book solely off of this keyword. I would want to niche down some more, find with a good store, and then this could just be a keyword that Amazon associates with my book, but it wouldn't be the main niche that my book is in. I hope that makes sense. So for example, it could be like New Year Planner, Monthly and Weekly Organizer. I haven't actually looked up if that's an actual keyword or niche, but if that had a really great store, that would be my main keyword, and I would be developing the book off of that specific niche and audience, and then New Year Planner would be in there, so Amazon would already be using it anyways. So I understand why you picked this keyword. I just don't think it's going to be easy to rank in. But I'm sure you did a ton of other research and things like that I don't have access to. I'm kind of just going off of what I have, and you do have a rating already, which is 5 stars, which is great. So congratulations to you. So now that I've kind of gone through everything, I really hope that was helpful, and I hope I didn't come across rude at all. I truly am trying to just give my opinion and be helpful. I think overall you did an amazing job. This is a great, great start, and I think you have tons of potential, and hopefully you start getting more sales as 2023 is coming up pretty quickly. But overall, great job. Congratulations on creating a book for KDP and getting it out there and getting it published. You're really doing great. So I really hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for submitting your book. And if anybody watching or listening would like to submit your book, I have a link in the description below where you can submit your own. I may just do a video on it just like this. Thank you all so much for watching and listening, and I hope that you have a great day.